Alright guys, this is Jay Sapper. So I'm getting ready to go back into a public lobby. I think I hit invite only though. Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Hello, Mum. Sleep well?
Nope, I did the invite only. Stand by. Here we go. We're gonna find a new session. Public. I'm so used to hitting invite only. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's necessary sometimes when you gotta go sell. You got something like I got a lot of stuff I gotta get rid of. I don't want to get griefed on this. It's an excellent way to get your stuff done. But if you have a whole lot of friends, maybe you have a different option. The whole point is for everybody to get together and sell together as your entire gang or your entire business organization. Get it done like that. But not everybody's able. You know what I'm saying? So this is one more option for, especially those who are just starting. To get your money up quietly in the background, if you have that option. And by now, everybody should have that option to do it that way. And if you think you can't do it by yourself, it's doable. Check out our videos, see how we do it. One or two people and done. Or you can do it by yourself. Yeah, I do have to caution you. There are a lot of violence, from time to time, depending on what type of activities. But as far as my sale missions, they're like every other ones.
Ready for a night of
Occasionally
frivolity,
might
Mum?
have some friction, so not everything is grief free. But check this out. Last public session I was in, I tried to do the firefighter mission. I tried to do something chill, right? How about as soon as somebody shot a missile at me, I got like instant heat from the police. So I'm wondering, is the heat system going into action? Is that factoring into other activities? I've never had that happen before. So, but then again, I never got grief before, until today, trying to do firefighter missions and stuff like that. So, um, you know, let's see if I can get that heat off in a public session and see what happens. I may or may not get grief. I don't really care about getting grief. It's like six is just around the corner, man. Don't blow a gasket over this game, man. It's just a game. But one thing I am gonna do is see if I can fast travel to one of my places where I can get the heat off. I might need some snacks or something like that, Okay. Nah, I didn't take too much damage. Well, okay, I don't have any armor. Whatever.
How can I assist you, Mum?
So let's fast travel over to one of our new businesses.
Naturally, Mum.
I'll go here. We'll do something legit within the lobby. I'm not trying to be a threat to anybody. We're going low threat just to see what the temperature of the room is like.
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned to condition. You got this, hot stuff.
Oh, there's people waiting at the car wash. I don't know how this is gonna go. But
The owner says the car keys are in a lockbox in
I'm
the
not gonna
property.
do
You
that
just gotta
guy
grab them.
who does that to anybody else sells today. I'm just going over here, get a car, see what's tracking, see what's hacking, and then try to get this heat off. Let's see how it goes. It's a pretty big lobby in here too. And I'm doing a stream In case anybody want to know. I'm just washing the car, see how this heat level thing goes, if anybody hears me. See if I can get it over here and back. Just curious to know what's going to happen, how it works in the public session. What everybody doing? Whoa, whoa, don't hit. Okay. Barely a scrape, but not enough to warrant damage so far. That was close. That's a close one. Let's see. That's nice. Let's see. Let's go this way. Trying to pay attention because here's the whole thing. It's like, you know, beyond dying, you also have the concern of like, hey, any major scrapes, you got to get this thing repaired, you know. And once they blow your car up, I mean, that'll be the end of the mission anyway. And oh, look at this, you know, I got the auto car that doesn't want to go through the car wash. Okay, can I try this again? I mean, they discriminating against orange cars or something? What's the deal, yo? Okay, well, they gave me credit like I actually went through the car wash. It's still dirty, so I'm not gonna get the benefit of actually going through this. So let's just play pretend that we actually went through the car wash and it doesn't need another one. All right, we're gonna head back this way. I mean, you know, this is not the first time that that's happened to me. You know, it's like I've had like color discrimination in the car wash. Just kidding. No discrimination at all. No, it's just, you know, sometimes I'll get like a glitch where the car doesn't want to go. It's like, no, you know, I don't want to take a bath today, and it'll go off to the side, no water whatsoever. But, you know, still get the credit for like getting it back in. It's just, you know. But like I was mentioning earlier, I was doing the firefighter mission, and somebody shot like a missile within the area. And the cool thing about it, which was not so cool for me, was that it spawned like all these police officers or whatever, and I'm like, dude, I'm doing a safe mission. I'm not even killing anybody. I'm not getting police officers. And it, you know, I'm not affiliated with any group because you can't like be like in a group with anybody else while you're doing that mission. It's totally like solo. So as I was doing my little solo mission, yeah, somebody came up with an oppressor, like started shooting down, swarming down on me, and instantly, like, the mission was over. So I was like, man, is that part of the new heat level thing, where like even if you get attacked, you know, they come after you? I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. But then I noticed, like, when I went over to the invite only session, hey, I got several money front businesses that are like maxed out on heat right now. So well, actually just one. So I just took care of it. I don't think I'm gonna have the same problem, but you never know. I don't know. Let's try it. Just gonna Going to my Pegasaur, you know. Not Pegasus. I call it Pegasaur. I like that name.
You know, I told them, Hands-On really does offer the best service in town. And here's the proof.
Thank you, buddy. And let's go down to the good folks at Pegasus. If you didn't know already, you can actually buy your own.
Hello, you're through to
truck,
Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
and
Thank
can
you, madam.
run
Your specialist vehicle is now ready for you at our nearest
fire
pickup
truck
station.
missions for, you know, additional change. Maybe to pay a few low-level expenses, or maybe pay your folks to go out and source your warehouse. You know, I mean, you got to find creative ways to use all these funds. You know what I'm saying?
Attention, Elboro 15. We have an emergency situation. Are you available?
And you can activate the mission straight from the truck,
Elboro 15, received and understood.
much like you would
Please
do,
stand
you
by.
know.
We have an outdoor
dispatch
fire, one car
missions
fully
in
involved,
the
potential
police
spread.
vehicles.
We need that fire knocked down. Sending coordinates.
Okay, so we got a fire nearby. I gotta get to it. Or not, you know. Remember, I'm in a public session, so. I saw another guy on the internet. He got grief so bad, it's like ridiculous. He was trying to take out a fire, and it just blew him up right at the fire. He's like, ugh. But you also have to take into consideration, you know, we don't have the same audience in every room. Some audiences, you know, maybe feel with a younger audience, and some audiences may have some veterans in there, you know, some people who've been playing the game for a while, like myself. So it's just interesting to see how the different generations work together. But hey, I'm here to help you guys best I know how. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I ain't worried about what you might think about it. I had enough real life scratch to worry about. I ain't trying to worry about no grief.
Elboro 15, we've had reports of smoke at the following location. Please investigate.
Okay. There comes a point in your life where you cry enough about the stuff that you go through. Just be chill, man. Keep your head low. Do something productive. You'll come back at some point. That's the hope and dream. So I'm doing the squawking to let the NPCs know I'm coming through. Because sometimes they don't always obey like the traffic signals and things like that. So a lot of times, you know, you get older NPCs that can't really hear. You got to squawk so they can so they know that you're coming through. Alright, I'm approaching the fire right now. These missions, they don't
We
last
also
that
have
long. It's
reports of
about
a gas
5 of
leak at
them.
the following location.
Once you do
Be
your
aware
5,
there
you're
is
done for the
potential for
day.
exposure, so
Unless
special
you want to
equipment may
continue
be
working
required.
it. But I think 5 missions is about enough for a public lobby. You don't want to disturb a public lobby too much. Just get your little money and go. Okay, we got a gas leak. That's the reason why I'm not recognizing it. There's so many green things on the map. So I'm headed. Go shut off this gas leak. Turn my sirens on to warn everybody I'm coming through. Hopefully I can get there peacefully. I like the signal in the intersection, so if anybody's still creeping around, they can let me come through. It's funny what these guys say. Well, it's funny to me. Some of the things they say is funny. Others is like, man, don't play my stranger on your grandma. Grandma Nancy come through and she hear you cursing and stuff, man. Grandma Nancy be mad all those curse words that she heard the NPC say. Don't let Grandma Nancy hear you say anything, okay? Look out. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Hugs. All hugs. All right, watch out for the gas. It's lethal. Okay. I put my mask on. Now, this is a tricky place to get into because you think you can go under that little hole. I'm being brief. You're thinking you can go in that little hole. Oh, that hurt my spleen. Oh, that hurts. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, you killing me. I'm a girl firefighter and you're killing me, man. Oh. Oh, it's painful. But I still got a job to do. So I'm gonna run over here. Now here's the thing. Like if he shot something like that was like explosive, would this whole area go up? Now that would be the thing. If I was him, I would play with that and see if he can blow me up with like, hey dude, do an explosive round. Explosive. Okay, well the gas is dissipating. Well, why would you kill me, man? I'm totally not griefing you, dude. That don't make any sense. I'm a firefighter. You go around, killing like all the police in the game. You're like one of the people that single out police and firefighters and stuff like that. You're like, you don't like women characters with male voices. But what's your deal, yo? I got a job to do.
We have a fire currently contained to one housing unit. Prepare for a potential rescue. Coordinates should be with you now.
Okay, so I am headed to another place. I'm actually responding to a fire. And see if I can get there peacefully. But the griefing has started. Ain't nothing you can do about that. I don't pay them back because 9 times out of 10, you know, it's like a little kid or something. You know, they don't know any better. And it's like, dude, you know, this is how I make a living for my little kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make a living for my little kids. You know, everybody who kind of forgot about us after COVID, you know, I'm just doing my thing. I'm just doing my part, man. Just let me do my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't perfect. I ain't no little angel, but, you know, I'm doing all I can, you know, take care of my family and take care of my little angels. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah. I ain't trying to make it serious. It's just a game. You know what I'm saying? I die. But, you know, in the middle of this, you know, this is all the job I can do right now. You know, I got hurt, I got injured, but, you know, who wants to hear all that wine and cheese? This is my answer. This is what I came up with. So, work with me, people, if you can hear me. Last time I got grief while I was trying to save this dude inside of the house. Luckily, I got all the fires out first. But unfortunately, you don't get to the stuff in time. You fail the mission, and whoever's burning in here, they die. And, you know, either way it goes, you know, you're going to do a good job anyway. So that's why we don't fail this. We don't say this dude is burning up. He's turning into a hamburger as we speak. Inside of this house. So to keep him from turning into a burnt rib, I'm doing all I can to get this fire out. The sad part about it is, this could be any one of us. You go to sleep, you don't think about, you know, the fire detectors, you don't think about all this other stuff that goes on. You put too many fabric softeners in the dryer, and then next thing you know, boom, man. I ain't got no house, I ain't got no apartment, I ain't got no home. I'm homeless and I'm going to a hospital. Some of you may be able to relate.
Hillsborough 15, an adult has been reported inside the residence. We do not know if they are conscious. Extinguish all
Don't get
flames
out
and
too
get them
soon.
out of there.
You gotta wait. Okay, so they gave me the order. There was somebody inside turning into a hamburger and a burnt piece of rib. So I'm gonna run in here and go grab them. Any signs of life? Anybody in here? Does anybody need help? Oh, there he is. Same dude. Usually there's a different person in there, but, you know, at this location, it seemed to be the guy who I was, you know, he'd been smoking his special cigars. There for those who might have gotten offended by the name and the brand. Alright, let's see what happens next.
Hillsborough 15, you've been called for civilian assistance. We're looking at a domestic animal in distress. Coors are with you now.
Okay, we gotta save an animal here. Alright. So I'm gonna respond to this. Try to save this poor little animal that just got too high on life. Climbed on top of a building somewhere. It went so high, don't know how to get down, you know. My little cat people. So let's go get him. You don't know how high I am. Well, we're about to find out. Oh, we're getting closer to that location. Them squad, we're coming through. Alright, they've heard the siren enough. Let me cut this off. I've arrived at the scene. I just gotta figure out where this little guy is located. Get him down. Hopefully our job will be over soon. Everybody can go back to what they've been doing. I don't mean to be a disruption. Just trying to find this poor little guy who's stuck on this building and the ladder that corresponds to where he's at. Okay, I know there's a ladder around here somewhere. Let's see. Exactly where is that? Okay, so the other option is if you can't find the ladder, you're gonna have to do some real heroic jumping and climbing like you've never done before. That may be the that may be the option. A death-defying stunt. Okay, yep. Alright, so let's go this way. I know there's a ladder somewhere connected to this building, so let's do this. Oh man, wish me luck on this one. I don't know if you've seen the movie Juice, but yeah, that moment when they had to hop from building to building, that's what I'm gonna have to do right here. Oh yeah. Now somebody later is gonna do a video probably showing that there was a closer ladder that you could go up to, but you know, I haven't found it yet, so I'm just trying to save this poor little guy. Oh, I went the wrong way. Here he is. There he is. Just chilling. Alright, don't fall off the building trying to pick him up. Alright, here we go. There you go. Alright, get a cat to the nice little lady. And we're gonna leave. And that's it. Our jobs are done.
Good work today, El Burro 15. Take a well-earned break.
Well, what I can say definitely is... Okay, thank you. What I can say definitely is... I did get griefed in the middle of doing a firefighting thing, but they didn't call the police on me. They called it on the other guy. So that was a difference. But yeah, just watch out there. If you have the money fronts update and you bought the money fronts businesses and your heat level is all the way up, just be careful about that. You do anything wrong, they're gonna come after you for everything that goes wrong. So just be careful. That's a possibility. I don't know. Let us know what happens to you when your heat level is all the way up if you have that business going. And that's been my time. I'm Jay Cypress. Gamer tag is Adventure CPLLC. Let us know if you want to squad up sometime, go do some other things when we're in the area. Appreciate your help. Make sure you like and subscribe if you see our streams out there. And thanks everybody for allowing us to disrupt your day on public land. Jay Cypress out.